What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Queen Novelle coming to do pick a card for week 2 of February, you guys. All right, so pick a card, any pile that you're drawn to, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3, whatever you're drawn to. I'm using seashells. I've been kind of on my seashell craze this past really month or two. But definitely this past month, from January to February, seashells is all about transformation, you guys. So you guys are transforming. I do feel like a lot of you are seeing obstacles that's being placed in your way. You're feeling that fiery intuition. For some of you, you're even inviting new love into your life, whether it's love for self or a new partner into your life, a new love for a new business venture or something new, just something new you guys are inviting into your life. All right, so pick a card, any pile you're drawn to. If you're new to the channel, welcome. In the meantime, please go and click that subscribe button if you haven't already, you guys. Subscribe, like the video so we can get more views on the video, and let's jump into it. Group 1. All right, group 1, you guys got this seashell here. This is a seashell I actually picked from last week. And this lets me know that there is something that's coming to a head for you guys. There's definitely something in your life that you're transforming out of, but it's definitely something coming to a head. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's definitely something coming to a head with you guys. So let's see what your cards, and it could just be the way your mentality, it could be a situation, it just could be you finding out something or you getting enlightenment about something that's in your life. But definitely let's see what this energy is about. Okay, so you guys got honesty, okay? So you guys are wanting to stand in your integrity, and you only want honesty. I'm getting like, you don't want to hear any crap. You just want the honest truth. Don't feed me lies. Don't feed me bull. Don't feed me what little details that you think I want to hear. I want the full. I hear the whole enchilada. You want everything, okay? For some of you, you're even using your verbal manifestations or your actual alchemy to kind of like bring these truths forth, okay? Candle magic, some type of alchemy. We have in the 8th house, okay? I feel like this is very significant because we have a 2 and a 6 here, and then we have in the 8th house, okay? Spiritually, as a life or death issue, mentally, getting and using power, and physically, use other people's resources, okay? So whatever the situation that you're dealing with, this is a life or death kind of situation. If it's not a life or death situation, there's a situation that's very, very, very serious, okay? It's something that basically it's not one of those brush over situations. You can't brush it over. You have to address it. Things in it have to be addressed. And from it, you're getting a lot of clarity. You're getting a lot of mental power. For some of you, even like willpower in the situation. If it's a situation that's involving sex, I really do feel like there are some things that's like you're battling internally, and you just want truths in the situation. But I really feel like you're gaining some mental clarity. You're gaining willpower. You're gaining just this mental power that just came out of nowhere. You guys could be using alchemy as well, but I think that you guys are definitely transforming. And then since this is in the 8th house, I do get a transformation, because the 8th house is all about death and transformation. That's Scorpio energy. You guys have in Virgo, okay? Spiritually, methods for healing power of, mentally, the analyzing of, and physically resulting from the perfectionism of, okay? I do feel like there is some things in your life that you're trying to perfect, and because you're trying to perfect it, there are some things that you have to address that's very, very heavy. This could be something that's involving work, your day-to-day activities, something that's involving your health, something that's involving details about a situation, or a very, very detailed situation that needs to end. It could just be a very, very detailed situation. This could be because I do notice that there's a 2 and a 6 here, and Virgo is in the 6th house. So it could be something where definitely involving your work. It could be because 2 and 6, that's giving me strong earth energy, which it could be something involving love, work, your love of work, a lover at work, what you want to bring into your day-to-day life, you trying to perfect something in your data, you trying to perfect your health, just really, and this could also be you being honest with yourself as well. Ooh, okay. So we have in the 2nd house, okay? So not only we have a 2 and a 6 here, we have Virgo in the 2nd house here. Virgo is the 6th house, and the 2nd house here, as well as we have an 8 here when we add them. So this is very synchronistic, you guys. Okay, so we have spiritually, patiently, mentally, what you want, and physically get what you need. Okay, so I really do feel like some of you may be dealing with a situation where you are being patient with yourself. You're being patient with the situation. You know what you want now, and you know that you have to maneuver a certain way to get it as well. You know that you have to analyze and be very strategic with whatever situation you're dealing with. And you have to be honest with yourself. I'm definitely getting you have to be honest with yourself. Okay, so you guys have the 12th in the 12th house. You guys spiritually seeking oneness with all there is, mentally mentally philanthropy, and Lord, physically keep your involvement hidden. Okay, for whatever situation you're in, you're definitely keeping your involvement hidden. What your philosophies is, how you feel about a situation, how you are being very analytical with the situation. This also could be a situation where you're feeling kind of caged, but inside of your cage, you have this like extravagant plan, and you have to like use the situation to the best of your abilities. For some of you, you could be getting into some type of the mental health field or something like that. I do also get nonprofit organizations too with the 12th house here and in Virgo here, being in service to others. Okay, but I definitely feel like whatever you're doing, you're using your analytical mind as well as your I just heard intense, like it's something that's very intense that you're doing, and you have to use it to your advantage, and you have to be honest with yourself in the process. Okay, so I did pull some of my little my cards here, little advice cards. We have a 7-11 here. This could be something that you're trying to balance out with your friends, your associations, a long-term partnership. This also could be a situation involving legal matters or some type of contract situation, or something that is just like very combative or competition type of situation. Okay, you cannot protect your mind or energy with the mindset of revenge. Okay, so don't try to get back at people. That's not how you get your blessings out of the situation. And the main thing is getting your blessings out of the situation. Okay, so we do have forgiving here in your inside world, learning to forgive and create boundaries with those that have done you wrong. Okay, though I have forgave, I am allowed to create boundaries and disconnect. And understanding helps me heal. A negative aspect is still holding on to grudges. Okay, so the point here I'm getting is you're dealing with a situation where you may feel like you're very confined in a sense, but you have some type of exit strategy in this situation. I do get an exit strategy. There's a business coming out of it, or you working on business. You're being honest with yourself with the situation. Maybe it's a romantic partnership. It could be a partnership. It could be something that was long term. It could be a legal matter. I get a strong perspective change with this 12th house here. You changing your perspective and you're learning how to create boundaries. You need to forgive the situation and allow yourself to create those boundaries in that situation. Like, just because you forgave don't mean that you're going to allow the situation to continue the way it's been continuing. No, that's not what that means. So I feel like that's some good energy, some moving forward energy. That's very transformative energy. You guys have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. For some of you, you are in a situation where you're manifesting something, and because you're manifesting, you're learning to create boundaries, something that helps assist you in the situation, something that you are even give and take, and you're using it to your advantage right now. You're being very strategic with the situation, and it's actually working for you, and it's something that you actually felt confined or restricted or in a cage with, or you just felt on lock with, or you felt you're gaining a new perspective about it. Very good, group 1. Let's move on to group 2. Okay, group 2, we had 11:13 on the clock when I had started your reading, and I definitely feel like you guys are going through some transformation. As we know that 13 is all about transformation too, something ending. You guys have a multi-layered situation that is awesome. It's ultimately beautiful, something that's going to be very, very, very beautiful for you. It's a multi-layered situation, though. I really feel like whatever it is, it's going to be your pride jewel. It's going to be some gold or something. Okay, you guys have choices, okay? So you guys are trying to make some choices about something, whether it's a career, a relationship, your status, how you want to be perceived in the world, your family members, a job. There's something that you're making a choice about, whether you should go with a certain opportunity or another opportunity, or let go of an opportunity and move forward, or change careers, or something that you're trying to make a decision about. Okay, so we have in Gemini, spiritually, what you want to be known, mentally, what is believed about, and physically, use the quickest way in, okay? I really feel like whatever it is you're battling this choice with, you are definitely, it's in your subconscious right now. It's something that's bothering you. It's something that is, one moment. Okay. It's something that's bothering you. It's something that's transforming your very being before your eyes. It's something that is something that you're having to be quick-witted with. For some of you, it's involving communication, neighborhoods, siblings. It could be involving even friends, people you consider your friends, family members you consider your friends, and things like that. But there are some choices that you're making. And it could also be about a lover as well, okay? We have in the 3rd house. Okay, that's deep, okay? Because Gemini is a 3rd house, okay? We have, and then it's crazy because there's a light and dark side and choices the Gemini can be considered your light and your dark as well, besides the lovers. But we have in your 3rd house, spiritually, by making the right connections, mentally, the idea in question, physically, get your ideas going, okay? For some of you, you are trying to find the quickest way to manifest what you want. Gemini is also Mercury. Mercury is manifestation. It's alchemy. It's the way you communicate. It's the subconscious. It's how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the world, You guys have the South Node, okay? Spiritually, to remember, mentally reconsider, and physically, now is not the time to. There is something possibly from your past that you have to remember certain things about the situation. Maybe it's communication, maybe it's your involvement in something, maybe it is the shadow side of yourself, things that plays on your emotions that you underestimate. There's maybe a test involved here. He's biting his own tail. There's something that you need to remember, that, you know, it's not the time for you to do certain things. It's not the time for you to move a certain way, for you to, like, if you're, okay, for instance, if you're battling with the shadow side of yourself, if you're battling with things that you possibly in the past you couldn't get through. You always went back to a situation. You always went back to a person. You always went back to a certain behavior. Now is not the time to go back to that shadow side of yourself. It's actually to remember that, okay, last time that this happened, I did this, and it's been a consistent behavior. So if I do it this time, and most likely I'm going to go back to that old behavior. Like, you know, you have to reconsider your actions, especially if it's with a lover. Especially if it's with a lover. Okay, so we have 444. You guys may be seeing synchronicities, okay? We have, don't worry about the situation. Give it to the divine. It's time to clean house. For some of you, you need to clean your house. You need to clear out energy in your house. You need to smudge. You need to get serious about it. It's energy either from you. It could be from family. It could be from old mentalities, your old way of thinking, your old intuition. Like just an old way of thinking, just stuff in your house that carries a certain energy. There's a need for you to clean house, and clean house spiritually too. You need to detox and give the situation, reconsider your current actions, and really remember what you did last time you went down that road. You guys got a few cards too. Okay, so we have feeling good as hell. Okay, we got a little Lizzo here. Okay, for some of you, you're really feeling this new you. You're really feeling this new way of thinking. You're really feeling the way you're starting to communicate. There's just a need for you to know that you're being tested. I do get a strong, you're being tested. You don't want to bite your tail. You're being tested about something. You need to clean house. You need to clean energy. You need to get serious about it. You cannot keep putting it off, because you're going to go down the same road, okay? But ultimately, you're feeling good as hell. You're feeling this new you. You're feeling this, the things that's ending. You're really feeling, some of you are ending things in your household, but there's a need for you to clean house, okay? You guys have 77 and 714, okay? We have Queen Karma's got you, okay? There's a situation you may be dealing with that you possibly wanted karma in the situation, or you wanted karma to step up, and karma is stepping up. You know, karma's got you, you know, like in a good way. You have good karma coming your way, especially if it's a situation involving a legal situation, something that needs to balance out, something that you've been manifesting, or something in your home, or something with a male figure. Definitely karma's got you, but you need to not forget how far you've come and the test that's before you, okay? Okay, we have sex in your outside world. Okay, we have deep connections, deep connections, exploring hidden desires, and test of willpower. I repeat, test of willpower. You guys are having a test of your willpower. I did get that too. Okay, meaningless sex, negative aspect is meaningless sex. Don't underestimate the power of sex. That's an energy transfer, especially if it's someone that you have a strong, deep connection with. Don't underestimate it. Don't downplay it. You will only end up playing yourself. And that's if you're a male, female, it doesn't matter. Okay? We have in your outside world, embellish, okay? You got makeup, makeover. You got change of style. We have unique creativity and unique personality. You're a very unique person. You're embellishing yourself. You're embellishing the way you think, the way you look, the way you feel about yourself. That's probably where that feeling good as hell. You're trying to embellish your home. You're trying to embellish. Some of you are creating businesses. The negative aspect is comparing yourself to others. Okay. Refrain from comparing yourself to others. Let's see what card fell. Okay. Okay, so I don't know who that was for because it just cut off. So I guess, I'm going to do the last 3 cards. Okay, we have sex in your outside world, deep connections, exploring hidden desires, and test of willpower. The negative aspect is meaningless sex. Just know that, you cannot have meaningless sex. It's a transfer of energy. So, it's either something you need to confront or something that's going to come up, or old desires is coming back, but it's going to take you away from what you're trying to manifest. Okay, we do have embellish in your outside world, makeup, makeover, change of style, unique creativity, and unique personality. And a negative aspect is comparing yourself to others. I do feel like some of you will be embellishing a career, your intuition, your home. Okay, for some of you, you're even moving or thinking about moving. Okay, we do have negativity in your outside world. Group 2, detaching and removing oneself, taking back your energy and time for a change. A negative aspect is continuing to deal with the negativity. You cannot continue to deal with negativity and expect the energy to go away. The energy is going to stay, and you're going to be consumed by the same situation that you were in already. Okay. We do have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Maybe this is a situation that's involving someone you have children by, or it could be a situation where some children is involved, and that's what's affecting the situation or making it kind of a hard situation. Just know that when you are trying to get things out of your life, you just can't keep on you can't keep dealing with it because it's not going to change. It's going to recycle. All right, group 2. I hope this resonates for you. And let's move on to group 3. All right, group 3, you guys got this seashell. I did get an energy of there's a bunch of loopholes. Okay. I don't know. Like there's a bunch of loopholes in whatever situation that you're doing, you're in. It's something that is like it's a very transformative situation, but there's like, multiple layers and multiple people to watch in multiple situations that could go different ways, and there's just different loopholes in the situation. But you are being guided in the situation. Okay, group 3. You guys have meditation 25. There is a need for you to meditate when it comes to the situation. Maybe because it has so many different layers or loopholes in it, or just different energies to it. Your main way of grounding will be meditation, so you can open yourself mentally. Okay. You guys have Neptune, okay? Spiritually inspire others with, mentally be prepared to sacrifice for, and physically yielding is the only way to, okay? For some of you, you're dealing with a situation that has a lot of mental energy behind it. Using your mind, dealing with people energy, not seeing everything. And I really feel like you guys are highly intuitive, but you're not seeing everything because everything is not meant for you to see as of right now. So it makes you go within and kind of like meditate. There's a lot of energy, a lot of emotions around this situation, a lot of you needing to ground your emotions. I really feel like you guys are learning to ground your emotions, like really, tough. Some of you may be dealing with situations that's involving a lover or children or contracts or a legal situation, something that's involving your life purpose. But whatever it is, I feel like you guys will be helping a lot of people out with your experience. You're going to help a lot of people out when it comes to you're going to inspire others by the way you move. I think with this meditation, and maybe it is a situation where it's a lot of emotions and a lot of things that's not seen, and people wouldn't be able to survive that situation, and you are surviving it. You're actually motivating others, okay? We do have in the 5th house, okay? Spiritually, the power of love, mentally, investment, gambles, and other games, and physically, your creation, okay? You guys are creating something. You guys are possibly even creating something that's in the mental health field here too, or maybe your life purpose is in the mental health field with Neptune here. But you have a strong love. It's a lot of passion here. It's something that's a lot of passion. You guys, it's a gamble. But I do feel like your gamble that you're creating is like, you're playing your hand right. You're creating through your love and your passions. You're going within. Some of you are manifesting using alchemy as well. You guys got Mercury here, dealing with the subconscious as well with Mercury. We have spiritually the awareness of, mentally many thoughts about or from, and physically many words. Okay, I feel like some of you are inspiring people with your words. You're inspiring people with the way you think and being just aware. Ooh, we have Pisces here. So not only we have Neptune, we have Pisces. Strong energy around the mental health field, the subconscious, the things that's not seen, the occult, the things that's not seen, emotions, around emotion and around creation with these fish here. You have spiritually spirituality to ultimately experience, mentally trusting your psychic knowledge of, and physically resulting from an indecision of or about. Whatever the situation is, you're aware. You're very aware. You are very highly intuitive. A lot of you are possibly into alchemy and manifesting and manifestation and different ways of manifesting. You guys inspire people with your words. I really feel like you're very conscious of the way you speak. You're very conscious of the emotions you put out there. I feel like you're you being in control of your I do feel like some of you are very in control of your emotions, and it inspires others, especially in situations where you don't see. Some of you are dealing with situations involving children, or you're just being guided to your life purpose and it's somewhere helping people on their spirituality, on things that's not seen, assisting people with alchemy. Very spiritual. Okay, so we do have, I'm done with bullshit. I don't want to talk, okay? I do feel like there's something that you became aware about in regards to whatever situation it is. You thought about it, you're very aware. You're very aware of deceptions, because this Neptune here could be deceptions, illusions. You became very aware. It could be something involving children or some type of gamble. I feel like you guys became it could be a trickster too, because Mercury could be a trickster. You guys became very aware of something, and you're done with talking. You're done with communicating, but you still are very in control of your emotions, which is big. You guys have chaos in your outside world, okay? I did see that the Neptune was kind of falling out there. I really feel like there was something that wasn't seen that was going on behind the scenes, and you use your intuition to find out about this situation, and you acted quickly and you acted accurately. And now you don't want to talk about it. You're trying to basically, you're inspiring others as well. Okay, we have in your outside world, your intuition is speeding up karma, purging abusive patterns, the planetary alignments. Your willpower is making others reflect. Okay, a negative aspect is engaging in chaos. I really feel like you guys are not engaging in chaos. I really feel like you're very in control of your emotions. Okay, so we got commitment in your outside world. Okay, vocal about what you believe, passionate about your future, taking a stand. And a negative aspect is others' opinions affect your commitments. Okay, I really feel like if you're not in control of your emotions, you need to get completely in control of your emotions, possibly by meditating. Definitely going within and going through a more spiritual side. I do still feel like you guys are dealing with alchemy. I do feel like the Mercury retrograde is going to kind of affect the situation, because we do have Mercury, we do have Pisces, and Mercury will be going retrograde in Pisces. So I do feel like whatever it is, you are in control of your emotions. You don't want to talk about it. You're very committed to yourself. You very committed to what you're passionate about. Even though there's chaos, your intuition is speeding things up because you're not engaging in the chaos. And I really feel like you're just gonna honestly get more centered and in tune with yourself. We have manifestations in your outside world. You're vibrating high vibrations and visualization and visuals, which is visualizations, I meant alchemy, affirmations, planetary energy, law of attraction, doing things with intention. And the negative aspect is speaking negativity. Okay, I really don't see you guys speaking in negativity. I really feel like you possibly are dealing with a chaotic situation. Okay, dealing with chaotic people who are trying to cause chaos in your life and stuff like that. But you took a gamble on yourself, on your passion, and for some of you, on something that's possibly your life purpose or part of your life purpose. And your manifestations is coming through because you're very committed to what you're talking about, and you're very committed to what you believe. And because you are very committed to what you believe, you're speeding up this kind of abusive, these patterns that's coming up, that, you know, this chaos that people try to put you in, because you're done talking about it. You're done talking about the BS. Okay, and love, you guys got to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, I do feel like for some of you, you could be meeting someone who is very grounded if you're not already in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, I do feel like there's going to be a rekindling of love, possibly over Valentine's Day, because she has red on here. There's going to be a very grounded situation. I feel like the male has been acting a certain way. They're going to try to change the way they're acting. And for those single, I do feel like you may meet someone that is a little bit more financially well off than you are. We do have unrequited love here. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, okay? I do feel like this is two separate situations, okay? I do feel like there's two separate situations here. I don't feel like this is the same situation. It could be the same situation as far as I feel like there's someone who wants to kind of express their love to you, because this is the reason why I feel like it's two separate situations, because she is like really wanting to talk to this person. She sees potential into him. The way she's staring at him, you know, you could tell, I can see from here she has a little pain in her eyes, there. And then this guy, he's like trying to be all chivalrous, and he's trying to, you know, kiss her hand, and she is not a least bit of interested in him. Her mind is elsewhere, it looks like. Her mind is elsewhere. So I really feel like this is two different situations. I feel like there is either, and if it's not people, I really feel like there's a situation where you're possibly wanting to get away from something where you feel like the love is not there anymore, and you want to express this new love of self, this new love for your passion, this new love for wanting to be grounded and change the way you act and change the way you react to things and things like that. It could be totally a love for self. All right, group 3. Okay, you guys, I hope that this resonates for you. I'm going to try to start the monthlies for you guys because I do have a lot going on. So I am going to put it in 2 months like I did it for January and February. So I'll see you guys in the monthly readings, and I hope this resonates. And please go and subscribe, you guys. I love you guys. Bye.